In under 4 minutes, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about applying to medical school. Up first is motivation. If you don't have motivation, then there is no point in studying medicine. Medicine's not a degree you should choose and a job you should go into if your heart isn't there. It's a job where you're working overtime, unpaid hours, people shout at you. It's a very difficult job and you have to have the love of the career if you want to go into it. So go into medicine if you want to learn a lot, become a good doctor, speak to patients and help people, but don't go into it if you're unsure or you're doing it for the money. Right, we've got the first one out of the way. Next one then, we're going to go over is the grades you need. Grades you need is simple. If you're in the UK, you need GCSEs. GCSEs, you're going to want 7s in everything and up. There is room for flexibility, but generally you want to have grade 7s because grade 7s allow you to study A-levels. In your A-levels, you're going to want straight A's in predicted grades, and then in your actual A-levels, you're going to want straight A's. This can change. This is general though, straight A's. Some med schools let you in with B, B, A. Some med schools need A stars to let you in. The A-levels you pick don't really matter. You need chemistry and biology, I would recommend, but you can get in with just one of them. Then the third one does not matter, no matter what anyone tells you. Third one is irrelevant, but most people do psychology or maths. Right, grades out of the way. Next up then is personal statement. The personal statement is going to be something you write when you're in year 12, and it's basically 3 questions. Why do you want to study medicine? What have you done in school to help you study medicine? And what have you done outside of school to help you study medicine? You write a personal statement, you send it off to 4 universities, and then you wait to hear back from them, but you also send off with these personal statements your admission test scores, which leads us on to number 4. The entrance exams. The entrance exam is an exam every medical school in the UK needs, and it's called the UCAT. The UCAT means the University Clinical Aptitude Test. This is a test where there are 4 sections every student will be tested on: reading, logical thinking and problem solving, mathematics, and ethics. Each of these sections are assessed individually and you get 2 overall scores, one for the ethics and one for the 3 other areas. In general, you want a score of 1,700 plus to get into medical school. That might mean nothing to you right now, don't worry about it. Once again, like the A-levels, you can get in with higher ones, you can get in with lower ones. Next, the final step is the interview. Now, you would have sent off your personal statements, your predicted grades and your UCAT grades. The universities will now look at your application as a whole and will consider if they want to invite you to the interview. If they think you're a suitable candidate for the university, they will give you an interview offer. How do interviews work? Interviews are generally MMIs, which means multiple mini interviews. This is when you get assessed in many areas by many different interviewers. So these are small stations. You're going to get assessed on a wide range of things. Ethics, your hobbies, your work experience, reflections you've done, what you understand about medicine, current medical topics. There's so many things they can ask you on. They want to get to know you and if you actually will make a good doctor. So let's say you do well in the interviews, you got a good UCAT, good GCSEs, good A-levels, good personal statement. They might like you. They want to invite you to their medical school. You will then get a conditional offer. A conditional offer basically means if you meet these grades, usually AAA, we will give you an offer at this medical school. So congratulations, you've made it to medical school. If at one of these parts you kind of fell behind and didn't make it in, that's okay. I'm sorry to hear that. However, it's not the end of the road. Over half of people in medical school today actually got in on their 2nd time, 3rd time, 4th time, whatever time applying. So don't worry if you didn't get in, you're not the only one. And there are plenty of other options if you didn't get in, like resitting and like studying abroad and like applying postgraduate. And that is how to get into medical school. If you've enjoyed this video, found it useful and want to see more guidance of medical schools, please consider liking, subscribing and joining the channel. And as always, I'll see you next time.